Hey everybody, welcome to Dancingluna Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Scorpio. So we're just going to dive in and ask what's going on around you right now, what's going on for you, any advice that you need to hear about what's going on in your current energy. We're not asking directly about love or career or anything. We're just going to see what comes out and see what you need to hear. For my Scorpios. It's going to go one more time. And then we'll dive in. What's going on for my Scorpios and the current energies? You know, that Lovers card was at the bottom of the deck. So let's see. It's interesting. Kind of felt like it wanted to be here. Just gonna get a few more cards and then we'll dive in. It's funny, I say dive in, and this card literally is about diving in, huh? Come back out if you want to, Tower, but okay. Why is this Lovers card here? I feel the word choice. I almost feel like you're yeah, I feel like with this Page of Swords here, I felt right away when this came out, like you're in like an energy of like learning how to navigate, but like really well. Where maybe your navigation has not been the best always. This is like, I feel like you've got this big sword in your hands and like you're learning how to use it. But it transitions right into the Ace of Swords where you like firmly have a grip on it. And so this is like diving into new beginnings, but with clarity. Like Ace of Swords comes to cut through the BS. So I don't know if you're making a choice in your life, if you've got some choice to make. And like, it's almost like this energy of like kind of learning how to navigate better is like helping you to know which way to go with this. But you've got a whole Ace of Swords here. So whatever you decide, if this is a choice, sometimes the Lovers card talks about divine partnership, but I don't really feel it like that here. So sometimes it also can indicate a choice. So I almost feel like you're learning how to make good choices. You're learning how to cut through the bullshit. Like you're learning how to have clarity on like which way to go in life, you know? And I don't even think this is in one aspect. I think this is in many aspects. Like it's almost like you're learning what your path of joy looks like, if that makes sense. Like where maybe things were a little bit harder to discern like which way to go and which things to choose. I feel like you're finally getting the hang of this sword here, and really learning about yourself and learning how to navigate well. You are definitely you know, putting in the work, but you're like, this is you like mastering something. So I feel like this is moving from not really knowing how to make good choices into an energy of knowing how to make good choices, this is where you get really good at it and you learn how to make really good decisions. I feel like this is a space you're in, and I just feel like you're moving into, this is like sort of going in this kind of direction into mastery at it, mastery at what you're doing, you know. And sometimes this can talk about your work, sometimes this can talk about your craft or your art or something that you're just getting really good at. So that could be a part of it too, but I just feel like you're getting really good at discernment, if that makes sense. Hopefully this is making sense to somebody out there. This is a general reading, so this will not resonate with every Scorpio, but you know, yeah, this is for someone out there. This is tapping in pretty heavy about learning discernment when it comes to your own life and your own path, and this is about getting mastery at it. I feel like you are kind of on the precipice of like diving into things, you know, definitively choosing the path that you want to go on, and just kind of like, all right, I'm at the edge, I'm ready to dive. And I feel like wherever you're diving, because you've done so much work to get mastery over your sort of choice making skills in life, that where you're deciding to dive and put your energy is into a really secure place. King of Pentacles is like long-term stability, security, you know, and so with this kind of, it's just like, it almost feels like a new way is kind of blossoming, but that's bringing you like lots of clarity and lots of like knowing what you want, knowing which direction you need to go in that's going to be the most abundant for you. And abundant can be in terms of anything. It can be in terms of your work, it can be in terms of love, it can be in terms of just your joy. But this is leading you to long-term commitment, and this is also leading you into a sort of a new beginning, where you know, you've got a lot of wands here too. So you get not only clarity, you've got a lot of passion about what you're doing. And this is like a whole big new abundant beginning, but that is like foundation is passion. So this is very nice. And the fact that you have two aces here is almost like, this is kind of like the universe bringing you a gift in a way. But I think that you've worked really hard for it, Scorpio. Sometimes this Four of Cups can mean like saying no to a love offer, but also I think in this sort of setting with the other cards that are around, I really think it's just here to say that you're learning what you need to say no to, what you need to not let in, what you need to not take part in. You're learning the art of self-protection. You're just, I feel like you're learning how to make good choices. You know, it's like you're learning how to say no to those cups that come in and don't have what you need in them. But really, ultimately, what you need is within you. And I think that that's like part of the journey of discovery for you, and where you're finding your mastery is, and that this King of Pentacles is kind of about you finding your abundance and your wholeness, like within yourself, like trusting your ability to make better decisions, and sort of create your own path in life, you know. So this is really beautiful, Scorpio. We're gonna look at what's coming up around the bend in the near future. What's coming up in the near future for my Scorpios? And when I ask about near future, I'm asking about, you know, up to the next few months, but it could be the next week, it could be a month, it could be 2 months. I don't really know your timeline, so you know, everybody's timeline is going to be different, but I'm really framing it up to the next few months. These cards are really new. They were a gift, so I'm trying to break them in, but they're like super stiff. A little hard to shuffle, so we're getting there though. What's coming up in the near future for my Scorpio people? We're going to go one more time. Okay, what's coming up? You got a whole 10 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, but let's see what's coming around the bend for my Scorpio people. 1 second. We're going to get just a couple more cards so we can get the full story. Coming up for my Scorpio people. What's coming up around the bend for Scorpio? Dun, 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 dun. Victory. Let's see. Okay, why are these pages here? I just want to know why these pages are here, and then we'll, like, what type of energy. Okay, all right. I mean, you know, Scorpio, it's like the first thing that I thought of when I saw this Page of Cups is that you probably in the near future have some type of new love offer coming in. And even with this Page of Pentacles, there might be more than one offer coming in. And you have a whole Ace of Pentacles here. Yeah, I would say that you either have one or multiple offers coming in. But I'm going to say this. Trust your discernment. You're there. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You've put some work into navigating and knowing what to choose and what feels right for you. If anybody's showing up for you in an energy that's like a little underdeveloped, you know, it's like you're in your minor arcana Empress energy here. So Empresses don't really come to the table with pages. However, this could just be somebody who's like enthusiastic about life and a little bit childlike. So doesn't always mean underdeveloped. It could also be someone that's younger than you, Scorpio. But there could be a little bit of a level of immaturity to whoever this is, and this might be the same person. But this also could be a couple of different energies. But you know, there is possibility here of an abundant new beginning with this offer coming in. So that's nice. And I feel like ultimately, like through this process, you're still sitting in your empowerment. You're still sitting in an energy of knowing what you need to keep, knowing what you can give away. You're at ease. You're in your abundance. You've got a whole damn falcon on your hands. So, you know, this is very much your empowered energy. But, you know, I feel like this is going to come in kind of fast, whatever this is, right? It's going to come in fast. You're not going to be expecting it. I don't think this is something that's here yet. I think this is going to come in. It's going to take you by surprise. But you have Ace of Pentacles here. You have Nine of Pentacles here. You have Six of Wands. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles is an abundant new beginning. Nine of Pentacles is sitting in your power, being in real balance, knowing what you need to keep and what you can give away. She's at ease. She's sitting in luxury. You've got Chariot, but you've got a victory coming in. You've got success coming in. And I think this is going to come in fast because this is something like, this is like you showing up to fight for something. But this was unexpected. This guy's got two different whole shoes on. So this is like showing up to something, but like strong and ready to fight and ready to like jump and like, here I am. I'm here for it. This is someone who's showing up for their life. You know, and I like this card actually. Some people read this as conflict. I don't read it like that. I read it as someone being ready to show up to fight for their life, for their place in life, you know. But again, I think this is going to come in fast with this Chariot. But there is something here. I don't think that this is like an underdeveloped energy. I think this is just either someone younger than you or somebody who might come off as a little bit immature, but I think that at the roots this has some stability here because it's followed out by a whole victory. So yeah, I think that you've got something coming in that's going to be like a flash. I don't think you're not going to be expecting to for this energy to come in for you, whatever this is. So let's see, Scorpio, in progressive readings, like how this pans out for you. But this looks really nice. Like this is also you at the helm, right? The Chariot's moving fast, right? But this is also you at the helm. You've got some control here in what happens, and you definitely are sitting in your power. So remember that when this comes in and kind of takes you off guard. Remember that you know how to navigate. You have done the work. You know how to navigate. Trust yourself. Trust your abilities. You got this, Scorpio, okay? All right. Hopefully this resonated with you. If it did, you can feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow the channel. And if it did not resonate, you can feel free to watch your sun, moon, and rising. Ultimately, I just want to really thank you for coming out and supporting the channel and receiving this reading today. All right. Take care, Scorpio.